Hello and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. So we're back in the Pleiades sector in Artemis Lodge. We're just leaving. We're about to be on a rescue mission. So Elite Dangerous has been pretty quiet over the last few weeks. I mean, there was no video last week because there wasn't really anything to do, and I haven't been able to get my my other character over to the black hole that I'm hoping to get to. I just haven't had time to do it, and frankly I'm a little bit under the weather as well, so I'm struggling with my voice and stuff. So we're back at Artemis Lodge, one of my favourite stations, simply because of the view you get when you come out of the station. It's just spectacular. It's just inside an asteroid field. We've done it in the mining video, which I'll probably stick a link up top if you haven't seen that one. And we're about to go off and do a rescue mission, which is where the the reports are the Thargoids are attacking stations, and so there's 3 of them. And because we've got a new filter in the thingy, we can come up damaged stations and stuff. So I've located one of the stations, and we're 1 jump from it. So I've come here first, sort of stocked up, put some passenger cabins on. I think I've got 20 passenger cabins and a little bit of cargo space, because just in case the missions give out cargo space, so that I can accept them basically. Right, so we're in the system. We've got the station already targeted. It's the Oracle, so we're going to head off over to the Oracle and get a bit of fuel first, and then see what's cooking. See what kind of well, this is going to be weird because you don't actually see them attack the station, but we get to see the aftermath. So quite looking forward to that. So we're en route to the Oracle station, and we spotted a Henry-class bulk cargo ship, so I figured we're going to take a quick look at that, see what that's about. It's just orbiting this rather bright planet. It's just, I don't know, it looks icy. It's like an icy world. One day we can skid around on one of those, hopefully. Right, let's go see what this is about. There's other ships here. Oh, they're the yellow ones, they're the rescue ships. Oh, it's on fire. It's bits of it smoking. There we go. Yeah, so that's been under attack as well, and that's Thargoid. It looks rather nice actually. It's a shame it's on fire. That would have been a nice. That's cargo containers. Are they broken off the ship? So they were all attached. I suppose they've sort of broken free and drifted off. So the stations, we've got 3 stations we know about. A cargo ship. I also spotted a science vessel, so we're going to take a look at that in a second as well when we was coming in. But I was closer to this one, so I figured I'd have a look at this one first. There's a big old cargo ship. So they've attacked, 3 stations and a cargo ship, and I spotted a science vessel also. So I'm guessing maybe that's been attacked. We're going to take a look at that in a second. So that maybe is a coordinated attack then, 3 systems. Especially if in the other systems they've also got attacked vessels as well, so it's probably a coordinated attack. So anyway, let's go have a look at the science vessel, which is coming into the high metal content. It's orbiting. Oh, there we go. You can see the scorch mark straight away on the side. Telltale, so it's been hit by the fog. Oh, massive strike all down the side of it. Look at it from another angle. They've got the rings. I suppose that's where is that the habitation area? You've got the 2 big. I don't know what their engines at the side. They seem to be. I suppose they're attached to the engine, so they may be the engineering section or maybe the workstations. I don't know, but it's scorch marks. All the explosions going off. Wander through the ring. This is the closest I've got to one of these. I haven't even seen an intact one yet. I don't think. I don't remember coming across one. I've seen a few of the capital ships and stuff, but I don't think I've seen one of the science vessels yet. I know there are a few sort of lurking around. It looks looks very eerie. The glow of the green, and then you've got the red fire over in the back there. Not quite sure how it works with explosions in space, because in a vacuum it's supposed to go out, but then again I suppose there's going to be gases and gas containers and well, it's not going to be ammo, is it? It's a science vessel, but there's going to be all kinds of manners of bottles and canisters of chemicals and labs full of chemicals and oxygen tanks and well, oxygen tanks for the main crew as well. And I imagine that would go off, wouldn't it? If it so yeah, I imagine the gases and that would all ignite. And I suppose that depending on the gases, it represent different colours. Like the dark, we've got the yellow fire there, and then you've got the dark red one. The green we know, that's the Thargoids interfering. But it's very, very quiet. Right, so we got into the station. We had to drop a heatsink just as we're coming in. It gets rather hot in here rather quickly. None of the atmosphere stuff is obviously working. If you're coming over here, you can bring some stuff to sell by the looks of it. Some evacuation shelters, or liquid oxygen, clothing, HE suits, and emergency items like that. So they are buying in here. A lot of the other services aren't necessarily working. The crew's not working. The mission board, there's nothing on the mission board. What else is there? The passenger lounge and the crew lounge is out. There are passenger missions here working. Yes, so the crew lounge was out, but the passenger lounge is obviously evacuation. So you're here to do a rescue mission. That's what we're here for. We've got some economy cabins on the ship. We've got 20 on the ship, so we can grab maybe 1 or 2 missions. I'm a little bit worried because I've passed through this system and I haven't got a good rep, obviously, looking at the board with them. I'm not even neutral with them yet, or just neutral. I'm not cordial with them yet. So yeah, but there is a mission I can pick here. If I had bought the bigger ship, actually the cutter, I probably could have picked up most of those and ferried them out. They're not paying a great deal of money, but then again, they're not going that far. But then it's not about the money, is it? It's about the rescue. And even though we just took one of the higher paying ones there. So what else have they got that's working in the outfitting? Looks like it's... Oh, I'm going into outfitting. So what's in outfitting? Anything? I'm surprised that this is work. Oh, it's all out of stock. Yeah, it looks like it's out of stock. So it's oh, maybe if you hunt around there might be something in there, I suppose. But yeah, we're not going to worry about that. What we can do is we're going to get these passengers out of here and to the rescue ship, which is just outside the orbit. So it's going to be a very, very short jump. And we're going to probably need to drop a heatsink as soon as we are able. I gotta say, Frontier, I think that's full marks. I really enjoyed getting in and out of there. That's the atmosphere. It was flying in, especially the debris and that in the ship and the explosions. I don't know if you noticed them in the background. Very, very good. I love it, and yeah, the sense of urgency of the commander when you first enter the system as well. Very, very much enjoyed that. So I may linger around here and rescue a few more of them. I might even go and get my cutter and bring that home. Mind you, that'd be a lot of mucking around. I could probably do a lot of trips, considering how far it is we've got to go. We're going to jump into Super Cruise, and then we're going to pretty much jump straight out of Super Cruise and then land and hand them over. There we go. We're going to drop straight in now. And there we are. That was it. That's how close we got to go. So it's going to be a very short trip. So yeah, by the time I go off and get the cutter, I imagine I could have done quite a few trips as it is. I don't know if this would. I suppose it would do, wouldn't it? It'd bring up your influence in the system. Another thing that I mentioned earlier about we've got a new filter on the Galaxy map where you can look for damaged ships and repaired ships. Now, obviously, there's no repaired ships at the moment, so I'm guessing that those are going to require some TLC. Maybe it's community goals. Community goals have gone down a little. I think the last one that I looked at, I think the last one I took part in, there wasn't a great deal of people, and then the one that's running at the moment, on my last look last night, I think there was something like 25 people taking part in both. They're both commodity running ones, and I don't think they're bounty hunting ones, so that might have something to do with it. But yeah, so more community goals. I'm not sure. They seem to have. A lot of people seem to have burnt out on the community goals of recent. So where maybe they can this kind of mission. This I like. This more stuff like this. Even if they can introduce while they're attacking, and you can have maybe people defending and other rescue ships going in and while the battle's going on, and coming out and getting the crews and the passengers out while the fight's going on. That'd be I think rather spectacular, especially if they could implement an alert to commanders, so you have a specific time you can get there while the battle goes on. Obviously, they can't have the battle lasting for a day. I suppose they could do, but I wouldn't imagine the station would last a few days. But if you could get here in a certain space of time and rescue while the fight's going on and get passengers out and maybe give bonuses, so like an incentive type thing for that, and then obviously then you have the aftermath, because also what we're going to have is in the filter on the balance map is repaired stations. So I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of missions that bring in them commodities, but that's more community goals, and I'd say they haven't really gone down well of recent, so hopefully they can implement it in a more creative way. Right, passengers rescued. Let's restock with heat sinks and go and get some more.